Okay. So you guys should have looked at and tried to break down and analyze the cinematography of that long take from Goodfellas by now. So this is just my take on that scene and sequence and shot. Again, all three of those in one. Uh, does not mean that this has to be the way you see it, but this is just the way I take that scene, and the reason why I think Scorsese used that style of cinematography to shoot that. So if we think about the context of that scene, this is Henry and Karen, that couple that the camera follows. This is their first date together. He's taking her out to a fancy club downtown, and what we see in this scene is the camera follows him take her from the car to basically the back entrance where he's let in because he has these connections with the people who work at the club. We see him walking her through the back hallways of the club that they're at. He's talking to people. He's friendly, demonstrating that people kind of like him, and he has a lot of friends here. He takes her through the kitchen, out into the main, I don't know, I guess showroom, where there's the band, there's all the tables and the couples there. Walks right up to the front of the line. The maitre d' sees them. He instantly brings out a brand new table for him, front and center, puts it in front of the band. They sit down, and a guy at a neighboring table sees him and sends over a bottle of champagne to the table. So that's the gist of what happens in this scene. So to analyze the cinematography, we need to think about what perspective is this? And for me, at least, I think it's really obvious that when we're in this sequence, we're basically meant to be in the shoes of Karen, the girl that he's with. Basically, this is basically their first date. This is her really getting to see him and get to know him. And what we see in this scene is that through the cinematography, with all this activity taking us through with this lengthy, complicated shot, pretty quick yet intricate and smooth, we get to see how she might be kind of smitten and really impressed by this guy. And it also further emphasizes the fact that he is really pulling out all the stops to impress her. He's taking her to a exclusive, popular nightclub, showing off his connections and how he has all these connections to get them seats in the club, that they don't have to wait like everybody else, that he has friends there who send champagne right to the table as soon as they see him, that he has the wealth to tip all these guys a lot of money. I think this scene is set in the 50s or 60s. So he tips all the wait staff who he comes into contact with $20 each, which is a lot of money then. So he's showing off. He's got money. He's got connections. He's got status. And the cinematography really elevates that, how Karen is just kind of thrown right into this world with this guy, and how she's just kind of blown away and taken aback by this. At least that's my take on the scene. I don't know if you guys came up with something different. I'm really interested to read what you guys came up with. So have a good weekend, guys. Lengthy instructions post for today, where I'm kind of describing the film schedule for next week when we start watching, when we do watch Casablanca. Based on your survey results, we're definitely going to go with chunking it up into 40 to 50-minute segments. So the way this is going to work, and again, I've got all this written down, but I'll run through it now. We're going to watch this movie Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. And I'm going to be having 2 sessions where I'll show the same part of the movie in each session every day. There will be a morning session that starts at 10 and will roughly end around 10:40. And then there will be an afternoon session that will start at 1 and roughly end around 1:40. you only have to attend one of these sessions. If you can't make either of them one day, let me know as soon as possible so we can work something out and try and figure this out. Again, thank you so much for taking that survey. That really helped out a lot with getting this planned and taken care of. If you have any questions or concerns about that, you should know the drill by now. You should know how to get in contact. Email me, come to an office hour, whatever. So with that being said, have a good weekend, guys, and I will talk to you again on Monday.